Hi there, thanks for watching. We appreciate all the views that we get and all the comments that we get on our channel. Behind me you can see our city, our nearest city of Kavir. Our nearest city of Corvia, and the mountain behind it is the Sierra de Estrella. There is no snow on the mountain as far as we can see because the weather's been so good, but let's just see what we got up to this week. Cheers.
I don't think that's going to work. Hi everyone, welcome to Quinta Barenta, our 3-acre farm in central Portugal. We are Justin and Barbara and moved here in November 2023 with our Labrador Guinness. Come and join us as we document the highs, lows and daily life renovating and restoring our beautiful Quinta and farmhouse. Watch the journey of our new lives in the countryside. So the trees that we've purchased to go down on the terrace, we're not actually sure if we'll be able to get all of them on there, but we'll see how we go. We may have to look at another location for a few of the other trees. We've purchased the trees from 3 different locations, so we'll see how they all do. We've bought a few from Fundale Market and a few from different agri-lodges. So what we have is we have 2 types of pear here. We also have 2 types of plum. We have a Sharon fruit. We only have one. We may purchase another one because it's one of Justin's favourite fruits. And we also have 2 types of cherry. We do plan to get another variety of cherry. We have at the moment, one of them is a sour cherry, and then a regular cherry. So, but we do plan to get another one if we can. So we also have a few other fruit trees, bushes here. We have a lemon tree. At the moment, we're not going to plant this one due to the frosts. It needs to be a little bit protected. So we're going to keep this in the awning for the time being for another few more weeks. We also have a couple of kiwis here. We have a male and a female. It is recommended you have 2 or more females to go with the male. So we do have to purchase another one of these. At the moment, we're not sure where we're going to put this because it needs to trail up something. And we also have a couple of madrono fruit trees. This is called a strawberry tree, and this is what people make aguardente from. We may be waiting a few years for that though, because this takes about 4 years before it starts fruiting. So a little bit of patience is needed on that one.
What we're going to do today is strim this terrace. Barbara's going to get a lesson on how to use the strimmer as well, and we're going to plant a number of fruit trees. The reason we've chosen this particular terrace is it's not particularly functional terrace in its layout. I can't get the tractor here very easily and things like that. So this will be a very good use of this space just here. We've got apple trees either side, so it seems like a perfect location. Yeah, make sure that's right down. That's it.
It's too big.
Twist that, that's it. Yeah, make sure that comes right down. Okay, right, gloves. Okay, slightly thwarted here. We've managed to dig 2 holes here. All the other holes where you see the trees, you go down about 4 inches and we hit a slab of bedrock or granite. So they're not going there. Luckily we have 13 terraces in total, so finding a new space for them won't be a problem.
Only 2 trees planted. The plan was to have 6 on this terrace. As we started digging holes for down the other end, we hit granite or bedrock. We done a bit of a test all the way down to these 2 trees with a fork, and the fork only managed to go in 6 inches until we hit rock. So only 2 here. These 2 cherry trees. Now off to find somewhere else to see where we can plant the rest of the trees.
So we found a new terrace we can put them on. The only problem is there's quite a lot of brambles that need to be cleared from there. So we don't really have time to do that today. So what we're going to do is a little bit of a quick fix. The barn behind me, which contains the bread oven, is going to be the final resting place, or temporary resting place maybe, for the tractor and the various implements of the tractor. But it's a bit of a mess. We've got loads of old straw and stuff like that on the floor, other rubbish, bricks, bottles, all sorts. So we're going to give this a bit of a quick tidy up.
tractor now has its new home, well, for the time being anyway, and some of our gardening tools. We managed to clear out the floor up until the concrete ends, which is about here. This still needs to be cleared out where the old animal pens were. That will be another project for another day. That's going to take quite a bit of work to clear all that out. Quite a bit of stones to move, old tiles. And we haven't even looked inside what was the old pig pens. So we hate to think what we're going to find in there. But at least now the tractor is undercover. That was the plan. And that's better now. Now it has a nice dry home. Did find lots of animal prints on the floor as we were clearing it. They're everywhere on the concrete. While we were taking the straw off the top of the bread oven, again, numerous pieces of metal. There's all sorts there. Not sure what we're going to do with the bread oven at the moment. It's not in great condition, but we'll be looking at that again at a later date. This was all about just clearing the area just to get the tractor under cover.
The oranges and whatever these are, clementines I think, they're beginning to drop off the tree now, which is part of the process. So we're going to take a few more and we're going to juice these and see what they're like. The reason we're going to juice them is, although these look lovely, they're not particularly good eaters. They are absolutely full of pips. The oranges, there's no pips in those at all, which are great. But these clementines or whatever they are, unfortunately they're full of pips. We're going to see what they're like when we juice them. It's 20 degrees today, so not too shabby. What we're going to do is we are going to taste test some of our produce off the land. We've got oranges from our orange tree, and we've got clementines, whatever you want to call them, from the other tree. These eat very well, but we don't know what they juice like. These eat terribly because they're full of pips, but we're going to see what the juice is like. So let's have a look. One, two, three, four. So that's 5 oranges. Look at that. There's a bee come to join us. And these are the clementines. See, full of pips. So oranges first. So 5 oranges gives us 500 ml of orange juice. Okay, so this is round 2 with the clementines. So on the clementines, we managed to get 400 mils of juice from, I would say, 8 clementines. They're a lot smaller, but they are absolutely full of pips. You can see exactly why we say they're not particularly good for eating. Not if you want to spend the day just spitting out clementine pips. But now we're going to go and see what they taste like. So on my left, your right, we've got the clementine juice, and here we've got the orange juice. So we'll try the clementine first. It's okay. I would say the clementines have probably gone past it. That's fair to say. So let's try the orange juice. Huge improvement. Orange juice definitely for the win. Hooray! Are you going to double check my findings now? The orange juice is nice, isn't it?
The orange juice is lovely.
The clementine juice, not so much.
There's no taste to it. Well, there is, but it's a bit watery.
Yeah.
The orange juice is a win. The clementine is not.
No. So that might decide the future of those trees as well.
So the bank is still holding on. It is slowly starting to slip away. I think where the rain has stopped and it's been dry all week, that's certainly helped. Our temporary fix of a couple of sticks to make sure we don't drive too close to it. We don't want to make it any worse than what it is. We did clear this wall here as well, just so we can drive a bit further over and see how far we can go without hitting any of these boulders. But as you can see, it is slipping away slowly. And the same with these rocks. They haven't moved a lot, but they have moved a little bit. But if we keep to this side, we should be okay.